Previously, our campaign began in the small town of Quickwater, located in the Petor Empire. As the sun rose, the madam of the local brothel woke everyone up and made it clear that it was time to either leave or pay extra. As Madame Waterfall took care of her guest, a young blue-skinned man in a wheelchair came through the front door. His name was Isaac, and he worked for the local blacksmith. He was there to do some repairs. Meanwhile, a human-looking woman named Adria slipped out from one of the rooms and made her way towards the patio for breakfast, saying hello to Isaac on the way, before meeting up with a seemingly half-elf man with blonde hair and a beard named August. Meanwhile, two elven-looking figures made their way through the front doors of the brothel for the massages they had scheduled the day before. They were Eversong, clearly a full elf with her long ears and even longer sword, and Tyr, a half-elven-looking man whose entire appearance was made up of various degrees of black and white. Around that time, the doors to the brothel slammed open, and a goblin wearing a decapitated wolf's head on his head came rushing inside. The goblin was familiar to several people in the building. He said hello to the pretty elves and immediately asked where the bugbear was. Everyone was very confused for a few minutes, save for the madam, until a very naked bugbear came walking out of one of the bedrooms with a halfling on one hip and a minotaur on the other, both equally naked. Said bugbear, Zarakir, quickly put down his companions and hurried back into the room to put on clothes. Meanwhile, the halfling, whose name was Kess and who was quite comfortable standing there undressed, settled back to see what was going on. As the bugbear came back into the room, the goblin announced that his tribe was coming to attack the town. Kess took that as their cue to go put on some clothes. Meanwhile, Zarakir headed out to the patio to try and get volunteers to help defend the town. Shockingly enough, all of the named characters, save for the madam, agreed to help fight. Around that time, they all noticed that Tyr wasn't actually talking. Everything he said was happening telepathically in their heads. The group headed towards the marketplace and onwards, cutting the goblins off. Tyr was able to convince them to take their conversation out of town. While he couldn't talk them down from the fight, it didn't take particularly long to take down the goblins. During the fight, it was revealed that Adria was totally a werewolf. Kess definitely didn't have any healing powers, no, not at all. And Eversong didn't actually look at anyone as she killed them. After the fight was over, Solbrew, the mayor of the town, made his way to the group. He offered them some gold, and several of them took it, and then asked if they'd be willing to help protect the town for a while. They all agreed, some with more reluctance than others. And that is where we left off. Welcome to Calathea.